the fall time and I want all the sweet treats, but I also want to get in my protein. Here is a blueberry crumble from Devotion that is simply divine. Let's go ahead and try this. And then I'll show you everything I used. Also, follow me over on the gram. We made a handout where literally you'll get sent the entire recipe, the crumble on top, the cake, all of it. Okay. This is one of the best things I've ever made. I've made it repeatedly. It is proven and tested. For the actual crumb cake part, needs 2 cups of oats that you blend up real quick. So we had Quaker oats in the house. I used my NutriBullet, blended that up real quick. So 2 cups of that. 3 scoops of the wild blueberry Devotion protein powder. 1 cup of milk. Normally I would use Fairlife milk because it's a little bit higher protein, but right now all we have is organic, great value. So it is what it is. Okay, then you need 1 cup of applesauce. I only have these little mini things in the house, these little mini cups. So I'm gonna use 2 of these. 1/2 cup of egg white, I have the Bob Evans. And 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I've done this with fresh, I've done it with frozen, like every single version turns out amazing. So 1 cup. Interesting, I almost have 2 cups, but I'm just gonna put a little bit of the frozen ones in here. All right, 2 cups then. Okay, I'm gonna mix this up. I will show you how I make the crumble for the top. Today, this crumb recipe comes from the devotionnutrition.com website, and then the Devotion Nutrition Crumble. Again, it's also on their website, but I use it from their cooking book, and it's on page 165. So what's gonna go into here, you're gonna make the crumble, and then you're gonna put it on top of this, and then you're gonna bake it. So in here went 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, 1/3 of a cup of chopped almonds, 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar substitute, so I use Swerve. And then they say to do 1 scoop of either, you could use Sinful Cinnamon, you can use Buttery Blend, things like that. I usually end up using 2 to 3. When I'm browning this up, I want the crumble to be crumbly. I don't want it to have a lot of oil in it. I want the protein powder to absorb that. And so that's up to you how much you use, but know that I use much more than the recommended 1 scoop that they say. I like it to be kind of flaky like that, right? So I'm gonna put majority of it on top, but then some of it I save for other recipes because it's just a lot. I mean, look at this, it's like a huge amount. Ready to pop in the oven.